Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I'm Dr. Dave Johnson, minister of the gospel at large for the Churches of Christ in America. Greetings. The Churches of Christ salute you. Romans 16:16. I have a reply today to a good friend of mine named Robert. So we'll call this first installment of our video series a reply to Robert, most appropriately. The other day I was speaking to Robert about matters spiritual. We always talk about politics, spiritual matters, football, anything you could think of. And Robert became agitated unexpectedly and began screaming, "You, Dr. Dave, are not a true believer. You're not a believer at all because you do not have the Hebrew-only Bible." Let's do the air quotes. Hebrew-only Bible. This is my Bible. The Old Testament was, of course, originally written in Hebrew, translated into English. The only other testament in the book, the New Testament, was, of course, written in what we would refer to as Old Greek. So I don't understand, he's not referring to this Bible because it has Hebrew and Greek and a smattering of Aramaic, which Jesus and the apostles spoke in the first century. So it's beyond me what my friend Robert meant by all this. And I asked him immediately, are you referring, my friend, to the Old Testament? He said no. I asked him, are you a Hebrew? And he said no. I didn't think he was, but you never know. In the news, you'll sometimes hear about people referred to as the Black Hebrew movement. Robert is Caucasian, but if he had been a gentleman of color, he might well be a Black Hebrew who referred to himself as the lost tribe of Israel. I don't know, but he claims that his Bible, the only Bible he believes in, which, by the way, he does not have a copy of, is the Hebrew-only Bible. I asked him to please describe this Hebrew-only Bible to me, having never seen one. He said that the end times are mentioned prominently. Again, this makes me think perhaps he's referring to the Old Testament, where we have the prophets Joel, Micah, Ezekiel, Isaiah, and on and on. That could be the end times because we mostly think of the book of Revelation being end times, but perhaps Robert is referring to these excellent prophets who gave a foretelling and a foreshadowing of the end times. I don't know, but again, it makes me theorize, is he referring to the Torah, which would be just the first few books of the Old Testament? Is he referring to the sacred Torah scrolls, which our Jewish brothers use most prominently in their own synagogues? I don't know. Does anyone have any thoughts on what my friend Robert was referring to when he decried the Bible which I hold in my hand and hold most dear to my heart? And he mentioned that he swears his allegiance to the Hebrew-only Bible. Does anyone have any idea what my friend was referring to? Just please get in touch with me if you do. Good day, and God bless you always. In the love of Christ, peace be unto you now and forevermore.